Hello little cuties and welcome to my channel Fixin Hillbilly. Today we're going to be making an 8-inch Halloween wreath with a cute little sign that says the witch is in. Now my name is Melinda and let's get started. Now first we're going to start with our supplies. Now these are some cute little bats that I found from the Dollar Tree. You get 4 in a pack, of course, for $1.25. And they have clips on the back so you can actually just clip them to your wreath. You don't have to hot glue them or anything. If you want reinforcement, I do recommend hot gluing them, and I probably will go back and do that just so that they don't fall off. Now these ribbons here, you're going to need 8 of those cut in 12 inches. You'll need an 8-inch ring form from the Dollar Tree. The orange, you're going to need 10 inches cut 8 times. The white, you're going to need 15 inches cut 12 times. And the black, 10 inches cut 4 times. Now we're going to start with the white, and I will be putting all the cuts that you're going to be needing below as well. So you're going to roll that over a couple times. Then I just take a little clip and clip it. You can get those clips at the Dollar Tree. I think they're like 6 of them for like $1.25. Super cheap. Then you're going to roll the other end over twice, and then you're going to walk it up the middle. Now on the black piece is where we're going to be putting our ribbons. So you're just going to roll this in a tube. And I didn't use my bow maker for these today because I was just trying to go ahead and get this done without pulling that up and back and forth. So I just clipped it. And then you're going to add 2 bows into that. Now I usually fold them over in the middle so I can get my center, because if you put them on there on the wreath form and they're uneven, what's going to happen is they're going to look all cattywampus, which is like, you know, one piece going this way and one piece going that way, and you don't want that. Okay, now, so then after I get all of them together, I'm going to put all of these on the center wire. But this one's going on the crossbar, because we're going to start there so it'll hold. I probably should use my bow maker. I'm really considering buying one of those Bodabras because they're smaller and they're easier to put your stuff in, and it makes it a lot easier to hold all that. There we go. And then of course you're just going to take it around to the back and tighten it down just as tight as you can get it, and then just clip that off. Okay. And then you can fluff your bow as you go, or just wait till the end and fluff it when you get everything on there. It's fine. Alright, so now that you've got the one with the ribbon on there, you're going to do 2 of the white with orange mesh. No ribbons. So once again, put that up there to hold it. Fold it over twice. And then clip the end. Then flip it around. And fold it over twice or 3 times, whatever makes you happy. And then just walk it up the center. And then we're just going to pin that. Now, on the orange piece, we're actually going to just roll that in a tube. And put those together, and then we're going to put that on the frame right beside it. And we're also going to use the middle bar, which you know, I always go from the outside to the inside. So it's going to be, the outside is going to be A, the middle is going to be B, and the inside wire is going to be C. So all of these are going on wire B. It's A, B, and C. And we're putting them all on B, the center one. And then you just run that underneath. And then once you get that underneath, you're just going to pull it down as tight as you can and then move it over. These are my husband's pliers. I don't know what happened to my wire cutters, and these are, I think, are just don't cut very good, so I'm gonna have to get me another set. I don't know what happened to mine. I usually keep them all on my crafting table, so I'm thinking somebody probably borrowed them forever. You know, that happens around here sometimes. Okay, so then you fold it over twice, flip it around, fold it over twice again, walk it up the middle. I'm going to clip that. Now we're doing another orange, because we're doing one black with the orange ribbon, 2 orange ribbons, or orange tubes, sorry about that. So now I'm just going to roll this tube up and put it with the white ribbon, and then I'm going to put it right beside the other one on row B. So that's going to be wire B. We always go from the outside, A, B, C. Then you're just going to zip tie that. And sometimes if I'm not sure if those are even, I'll even hold them up together to make sure they are even, because when you get to your finished product, what's going to happen is you're going to have a big piece sticking out somewhere and it's not going to look completely circular. So you just tighten that down and then clip it. Okay, now we're going to start it all over again. We're going to go to the white and black with the 2 ribbons. So you're going to do this all the way around. And remember, you're doing 12 of these white ones, and they're cut at 15 inches. So you're going to have to scoot them over a little bit and still try to make your ribbon show. Okay, and now you're just doing the black one on the tube. And then after we get this on, then we're going to find the 2 ribbons and add the 2 ribbons to it as well. I like this little wreath because it's colorful. The black ones are okay, but there's not a lot of color in them for me. I like doing things with a pop of color. I think the next one we're going to do is we're going to go back to some fall theme wreaths, because I really don't do, I do sell a few of these for Halloween, but I decorate for fall. And I'm doing a video right now, I'm working on one where I did my living room with no fall decor in it at all, and then I'm just about finished with my fall decor, and then I'll go in and show you what I did for my fall decor. So I am going to be making a few more fall wreaths, because here in probably another month I'm going to go straight into Christmas, and I will make Christmas stuff until you know, probably up until December, and then we'll start some other projects. But I'm also going to be making a few things to give as Christmas gifts, because it's like I was telling y'all, my daughter, she uses lemons. Now see, I'm showing on that center row. My daughter likes lemons, so you could make wreaths for gifts for Christmas. You know, just find out what they like, or you know, what their kitchen's done in, you know, something like that. They make real pretty gifts, and it's personal. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and run around the rest of the wreath and get all that taken care of. And then I'm going to bring you back and show you our end result. And there we go. That's all the ribbon and mesh on there once you're done. And you just keep rotating. You do the black with the ribbons, 2 orange. Black with the ribbons, 2 orange. Till you get completely around. Okay, now I did find this little sign I thought was super cute. It says the witch is in. And I just wanted to add a little something to it. Thought that sign was cute. So I just put a little ribbon on there, a little white mesh ribbon. Just put it around the edge and just tie it on. But I can tell you this, and I didn't know it till I got finished. You need to put a little bit of hot glue or something on that. Because it was wanting to come untied. I don't know if it's because it's the material. It's a little slippery. So you definitely, just a dot, nothing major, just enough to hold it. And put a little spider on there or something, you know, something little. Now I was going to put this on with a zip tie, but let me tell you, sometimes when you put these on with zip ties, they go a little bit too far down into the wreath and it smashes a little. So I didn't want to do that. So I had some pipe cleaners that were orange, as you can see there. So what I did is I put the pipe cleaner on that little hook for the, I was going to say, I hope I pulled that back over. Okay, then I twist it around real tight so it's hanging on to that wire that's connected to the actual sign. And these were so much easier getting down in there than trying to get that zip tie down in there. And it's not going to be so tight down in there either. And then you just hook it to the crossbar. Now, I usually hook my signs to C. The one on the outside, closest to the center, because I'm doing, you know, that in the center, and then I'll pull it up as tight as I want it. Now see, it's not real tight down in there, but I am going to make it tight enough to hold. It ain't going nowhere. And then you can work with it a little, and then move your mesh around to hold it. That mesh will actually hold it, because there's a lot of mesh in that particular wreath there. So always make sure you check it, especially if you're selling them, because you don't want anything coming off. Now if it's for you, you know you're going to know how to fix it. But if you give it as a gift or you sell them, a lot of times the people that I give my wreaths to, they don't know anything about making wreaths. And usually if something happens, like, you know, say my daughter or my granddaughter, they just bring it back up here and make me fix it. So, best thing to do is just get it all fixed right the first time. Okay. Now you got your little sign on there. That looks cute. Now, this is an 8-inch frame, but by the time you get it done, this is, with that mesh, a 10-inch mesh like that, it's going to be probably about 14 inches wide. So it's not 8 inches anymore. Now, those little bats, I just clipped them on there. But I do recommend taking a little bit of hot glue and hot gluing them down, because you don't know if, you know, a little kid or something will try to pull one of them off. So it's best if you have hot glue on it. Now these had a lot of glitter on them, so I don't recommend opening that package until you're ready to use them, because I had that stuff everywhere. Well, right there at the edge of the table. But I didn't know that they were that glittery. But they're cute and they sparkle, so I thought that'll work for that particular wreath. Alright, and there's 4 of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and clip all 4 of them on there. And you're going to go back when you get all your bats on there. I think that one was loose. Yeah, it come off. But those were real easy to fix. you just, there's a little piece sticking up, and it had little notches on it. So when you put it back up in there and you pushed it, it locked in. So it didn't, it wasn't too bad. So I put all 4 of them on there. And like I said, you don't have to, if you're going to take this apart and redo it into something else, maybe for next season, you don't have to hot glue them down, but if you're giving them to somebody, I do recommend hot gluing them down so you don't have to worry about that happening. All right, and there's the Witch's End wreath. There's your end result. Now, I want to thank y'all so much for being with me today, and all my new subscribers. I just feel so blessed to have y'all. You're all just great, and I appreciate you very much. If you have any questions or there's anything you want me to try to do as far as a wreath, just let me know and I'll try my best. It might be in one of those epic fails, but we'll try it anyway, even if it's right or wrong, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap my video up today, and I just wanted to tell you, always remember, you were born to do great things. So stay strong in the Lord, never give up hope, and always take time to pray. It's important. All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.